welcome to week 4. Wow, we're almost done. This is going to be about politics. And I'm not sure when will you see this lesson, but right now, politics is a very important topic. We are today just a couple of weeks shy of our presidential, governmental elections. So it's going to be very interesting in the following weeks. So at least for us, it's going to be a very relevant topic. We might see it after the election, of course. However, you at least will know the vocabulary because everybody has been talking about it for at least this moment I'm speaking. Perhaps in the future it will still be relevant. Perhaps it will be another election. No significa que aunque ahorita sea extremadamente relevante en México la política, por las elecciones que vienen, no significa que nunca vaya a ser relevante. En México las elecciones siempre son relevantes, la gente siempre está muy involucrada. No sé si en el voto, pero en la política estamos todos involucrados. So, our lesson overview, perspectiva de la elección. ¿Cómo se va a ver? We are going to be talking about politics, democracy, election, and we will be talking about presenting an argument again. This is important. Your texts are going to get so much better with practice. So, first of all, politics. We have political parties we will be talking about. We have political organization, the political spectrum, politics vocabulary. And let me go back to political spectrum because perhaps it sounds more than it is. El espectro político quizás suena más importante o más rimbombante de lo que es. El espectro político lo conocemos todos porque nos lo estamos dice todo el tiempo. No es que tú eres derechista, no es que tú eres izquierdista. De eso se trata. Y entendamos entonces qué persigue cada lado, ¿no? Let's try to understand what does each side of the spectrum think or need or want to achieve. So, let's talk about lesson 13. I'm sorry about this. Let's talk about lesson 13, democracy. Why? Because for us it is relevant. Until today at least, Mexico is a democracy. So we need to understand what a democracy is. Therefore, what is democracy? What types of democracies are? Because believe me, I believe there are more than 50 types of democracy. So it's not only our democracy and the United States democracy, but there's a bunch of different types. And they vary in the terms of what they pursue for their country. Varían las democracias, y hay más de 50. Y esto varía de acuerdo a lo que persiguen para su país. What is representative democracy? Which is our own democracy. ¿Qué es la democracia de representantes? Que es nuestra democracia específica en México, para eso me fui para allá. Ahora, ¿qué otros países usan democracia de representantes? De ahí nos vamos a los más específicos. México es una república federal, Federal Republic. Es una república mexicana, ciertamente, pero es una república del estilo federal. Y adelante entendemos que en una república federal tenemos lo que conocemos desde primaria, the division of powers, the 3 powers each nation has, which is a federal republic, or encompasses or englobes a federal republic. And lastly, you will be reading an article about democracy. The article was made by an American who was embedded in the Iraqi war. It's very important. Perhaps the last part is more American than anything else. But as he speaks about democracy, he breathes democracy. He sweats democracy. And this is something absolutely astounding. It's really impressive to see a person who is so devoted towards democracy. Next, we'll be talking about election. Very important. What is an election? What are the characteristics of an election? What is suffrage? ¿Qué es sufragio? Suffrage. Importante. What is a nomination? What's an electoral system, or which kinds of electoral systems are there? There are election campaigns, political campaigns, which is different. A political and an election campaign. Una campaña política y una campaña de elecciones son cosas diferentes. Una quiere elevar tu estatus como político y la otra te está buscando que te elijan a través de un voto. Number 15, lesson 15 already, it's going to be about presenting an argument again. And we'll be talking about 2 kinds of views for arguments. We have 2 types of arguments, in this case, the valence view and the persuasive view. Entonces tenemos dos formas de llevar a cabo un argumento, en este caso, un texto argumentativo, en el cual vamos a tratar de convencer a una persona con nuestra visión persuasiva, persuasive view, o vamos a tratar de tener una visión balanceada, y más que balanceada, equilibrada, que esa es más bien la intención, la neutralidad, que ni un lado sea más ni el otro menos. Estamos investigando acerca de un tema del cual vamos a decir tantas cosas positivas como negativas encontremos, vamos a hacer una crítica objetiva, entonces esa es la diferencia. Our balanced view is very objective, and our persuasive view isn't, because you are trying to convince the other person, whoever is reading you or listening to you, to think like you do, which is very important. So, there you go. That's the end of our politics week. At least for the presentation of the week. I hope you have fun with it. Remember, questions and concerns, you know how to reach me. Good luck.